What's going on, guys? TTL here, and in today's video I'm going to be going over my top MLB plays for today. It is June 4th, 2023. Hopefully we can go strong. The past few days have been decent but not great. Both League and MLB yesterday went, I think MLB went 4 for 6, and then League went 3 for 5. And then the day before that, League went 3 for 5 again, and then MLB went 3 for 5. So we're hitting at like a 66% rate. Would love a sweep today. I actually love all 5 of these plays. And they're actually on Underdog as well. Underdog actually has everything posted this early as well. So if you're not signed up to all 3 of PrizePicks, Underdog, and Sleeper, you can use my code. It's right over there in the bottom left corner. Code TTL when you sign up and deposit. You'll get a 100% deposit match, and it really helps me out. So that's the easiest way to support me without actually like giving away money. Like, you still get the money on that website. So real quick before we do get started, if you're interested in joining the Patreon link is in the description and the comments down below. And there's a 7-day free trial as well. There's no commitment. There's no, it'll take your payment info just in case you decide to go forward with it. But you can cancel anytime, no commitment. And even if you wanted to purchase and immediately cancel, you can do that. You get that 7 days for free still. All my slips are on the Discord, so you just join the Discord, join the Patreon, and then when you get the free trial, you'll get access to all those slips. I do PrizePicks, Underdog, and Sleeper, as well as sportsbook bets for BOVADA and THUNDERPICK. So feel free to join, guys. Highly recommend it, especially if you're signed up to all 3 of those sites over there, because we've been killing it. Last month we were profitable. We have 1 month out of the past like 10 since I've started the premium that has lost money. So we've been profitable 9 out of 10 months. So hopefully we can stay strong. Hopefully we can keep it going. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the Patreon and in the Discord. Now to actually get started on the picks. So there's actually quite a few picks for it to be only 3 in the morning. Not great because some of these start at 11 a.m. But lucky for us, I don't like either of the 2 11 a.m. slates, 11 a.m. pitchers, so I'm not playing either of those. I do wish they would start posting pitching out props this early, but we will deal with the strikeouts. We've been killing it with the strikeouts, so let's just keep it going. One of my top plays of the day is Bradley for Tampa Bay versus Boston, over 5 strikeouts. So this is actually 4.5 on Sleeper, so I do prefer it over there. Again, if you're not signed up to Sleeper, just use that code TTL. I highly recommend it. It's been a great app ever since they came out. But it's 4.5 over there, it's 5 here, and it's 5 on Underdog. I'm fine with that though. He's gone over this in 4 out of his last 5 games. He's averaging 6.8 strikeouts per game over his last 5 since April 18th. And he's versus Boston, who are, I think, 6th. Yeah, they're 6th on the list, and they're averaging around 8 strikeouts per game. Even the last 3 is right around 8. Last game, they had 8. So you can pretty much say they're averaging 8 Ks per game. And when you look at his line and you see that he's only at 5, that's a really good chance if he goes 6-7 innings that he's going to get that 5 strikeouts on a team that averages 8. Really like his pitching style, really like him as a pitcher, and gonna lock this in as my most confident play of the day. We are going to go in most confident to least confident, which means next we actually have Singa. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but he's for the Mets versus Toronto. He's at 6 pitching strikeouts. This is at 6.5 on Sleeper, so I do like taking it here rather than there. He's gone over or pushed this number in 4 out of his last 5. The one miss was versus the Rockies, and he got 4. He's been absolutely killing it this season. He's averaging 7.5 strikeouts per game over his last 5. And we can take a look at Toronto. They are ranked 5th on the list. They had 10 strikeouts last game, averaging 5 over the last 3, and averaging right around 8 Ks per game. So with him being at 6 strikeouts, I really like this. I think this is going to be a double-digit strikeout game for him. I could see him getting 6 in the first 3 innings, honestly. That's the type of pitcher that he is. And Toronto is the type of team that they'll swing at it. You know, they have a lot of power hitters. They like getting those hits, so they'll swing at the ball as long as it's not just way out of reach. You know. So I really do like this play today, and it is my second most confident pick. For prize picks, this is only for prize picks as one of my top plays, but I do like Blackburn over 3.5 as well. So 3.5 is just such a low number. He's gone over this in 4 out of his last 5 matchups. He got 6 versus the Braves even. Now I will say 4 of these was last season, so he's only had 1 start this season thus far, and it is the Atlanta game where he got 6 strikeouts. But we can see at the end of last season he was doing great as well. I don't know why this number is so low, because when you look, Miami is ranked 13th. They're averaging around 8.5 strikeouts per game. So for him to only need 3.5 to cash this, I love this. This is a great play today. You can round robin this however you want. You can power play any of these 3, honestly. Again, obviously Bradley would be better on sleeper at 4.5, but you can round robin these however you would like. They're all great plays. Next on the list, though, I have Ben Lively over 5 strikeouts as well. He's versus the Brewers. He's the pitcher for Cincinnati. He's hit this in 3 games in a row. He's went for 8 versus the Yankees, 8 versus the Cardinals, and then 6 versus the Boston Red Sox. And the 2 games before that, he was versus the Reds, and he got 1 strikeout each game. I'm sorry for the pause, by the way. For some reason, I was going to say Boston Celtics. I don't know why my mind was on the NBA, but I really wanted to say Celtics. That's why I stuttered there. But the 2 games before this last 3 streak was the Reds, and he got 1 strikeout per game. So that's kind of an outlier. It looks like he should go over this number fairly easily, especially because the Brewers are on the bottom half. They're 26th out of 30th. They're averaging 9 strikeouts per game, 10 over the last 3 and 11 last game. So for him to only need 5 strikeouts here, that's just another lovely prop. I believe this is 5.5 on sleeper as well, so we do get a little bit of a discount here. And I absolutely love this play. And then finally, for my 5th play of the day, for what's on the board right now anyway, I have Hauser, however you say his name, over 3.5 strikeouts versus the Reds. We can see he's gone over this in only 2 out of his last 5 this season, but he only needs 3.5 strikeouts, and Cincinnati is on the bottom half. They're ranked 24 out of 30th. They had 13 strikeouts last game, 12 on average over the last 3 games, and they're averaging 9 this season. So for Hauser or Hooser, however you say his name, I do apologize. I actually have no clue how to say his name. For him to only need 3.5 pitching strikeouts this game, I absolutely love this. They average 3 times that. So if he can just get a little bit of luck on his side, even though he's not a terrific pitcher, I do see him going over this number quite easily. So feel free to play these. All of these are power playable. None of these are like so bad that it's like, oh, only play this flex. All 5 of these props, I would recommend playing them in any power plays that you would like. Feel free to mix and match them, and hopefully we can go 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 5 today and just sweep the board. And let's just get into the underdog picks. I do like a lot of the same picks, but if you're gonna make a 3-pick, I am gonna give away a underdog 3-pick today because I love these 3, and there's a good chance that it cashes, and it's a 6x on underdog, whereas a 3-pick on prize picks is only 5x. So you do get that extra multiplier. First, I like Blackburn over 3.5 strikeouts, which we just went over a little bit ago. And then I like Senga over 6. And then I like finishing that up with Lively over 5. So these 3, I'm very confident in all 3. You can pair them together, get that 6x, and there you go. Just to see what the other ones are at as well. Bradley's at 5. You could use him as well. And he's at 3.5 as well. So these are all the same. So even if you wanted to do a 5-pick here for a 20x potentially, everything is the same numbers on underdog. You can take all of the same bets with no worries. And if you're not signed up to underdog, go sign up. Again, use code TTL, get that deposit match, make some free money, guys. I do appreciate all the support lately, though. Make sure to leave a comment and a like, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much, guys, again, for the support.